Hello my friends, what is up? It is Kat here. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me today as we finish up. No, we're not finishing up. We're almost finishing up. We are close. We are 6 episodes away, like half a season. I don't know why I said finishing. We are approaching the latter half of season 1 of Korra. We have 6 episodes left, so we are going to watch the first 3 of those today, following up on the events that transpired in the Bending Arena following Amon and the Equalists' first kind of public display, first public demonstration and proclamation of his ambitions for world domination here, specifically amongst the benders in positions of power in Republic City. They're, I'm sure, all feeling intimidated and fearful, and anyone now could just be walking amongst the street and have one of these gauntlets, gauntlet glove, infinity glove, whatever you want to call it. Anybody could have one of these pieces of technology now that can immediately within seconds strip somebody of their bending. So stakes are high, and a lot is going to be falling on Korra's shoulders here, and we're getting some flashbacks, some sneaky little snippets of seemingly what I perceive to be memories from Aang in a time when he was similarly faced with a severe trial and probably had a lot of pressure on his back as well. I'm sure that is going to be escalating. In Korra's case, she already was kind of the face of public safety. So yes, we are going to dive into the aftermath, which is the very appropriately titled episode following those events. Aftermath, episode 7. Korra begins to suspect that one of her allies may be working for the Equalists. Okay, wait, that was my prediction. That was my other prediction. I swear. Okay, I think Asami and her father are somehow involved. Even if Asami isn't like totally into it, totally team Equalist, I think her father definitely is. I think he's totally like funding the whole operation, especially because they've been operating like underground, seemingly so elusive. This was like his first public display, his first public appearance that wasn't just at these hidden rallies for secret Equalists, you know. So where has he been getting his money? Who's been funding him? Who's been funding all of this technology? Maybe somebody else who has a ton of factories and makes cars and manufactures automobiles, also has a lot of spare parts and technology laying around. At first I was just concerned that was me just irrationally, unfairly judging Asami and her family because I'm still team Korra with Mako. But this confirms. Alright, here we go. Without further ado, let's get into it. Don't roast Lynn, how dare you?
Our law enforcement needs new leadership.
And who do you think that should be? You, Mr. Triple Ponytail? What the flip? What are you gonna do?
I still can't believe they're shutting this place down.
Yeah. You don't have to go back on the streets. You can come live on Air Temple Island with me.
Oh. Well, we'd love to, but
that's not gonna be a problem.
Us to live in her dad's giant mansion.
No.
Hey, Korra. I was hoping you'd stop by. I'd love to have you come visit the estate.
We all deserve a little rest and relaxation after all this craziness.
All right, Pabu. Great. We'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, what? Oh.
Like our intel was good.
The Cabbage Man!
This is an outrage. I'm innocent.
They framed him!
Cabbage Corp is conspiring with the Equalists. Closing Cabbage Corp.
My cabbages!
Not my Cabbage Corp!
Oh my god!
Hey, Korra.
Tano?
He looks so different.
Listen, I'm sorry Amon took your bending.
Been to the best healers in the city. It's permanent.
He's like a shell of a man.
Anything else about what you saw during Amon's attack? Be sure to let us know.
He's in on it! Oh, this poor guy. Here I am feeling bad for him.
See you around.
Avatar Korra has arrived. Welcome to paradise.
This is the greatest place in the world. Watch this, watch this. Now pat me dry.
As you wish.
Don't forget Master Pabu.
Wouldn't dream of it, sir.
So, what do you have planned for us today?
Oh, hello. Gran Turismo in your backyard?
Way cooler than a makeover. The only thing I know how to drive is a polar bear dog. You want me to take you for a spin?
Alright, let's see what you got, Asami. Let's see what you got. Eat my dust!
I had you pegged wrong. I thought you were kind of prissy. No offense.
People usually assume that I'm Daddy's helpless little girl, but I can handle myself.
Emergency! Emergency coming through! Beep, beep!
We have a ladies' powder room upstairs. First door on your right.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, Korra.
I assure you, everything is going exactly as planned.
I told you it's him.
The Cabbage Corp investigation has bought us enough time. We'll be ready to strike.
You framed the Cabbage Man.
You're leaving?
See you later. I know what I heard. Sato's up to something.
He does have the means. And he has a motive.
That's right.
Hmm?
What is it?
The Agni Kai triad robbed Sato's mansion. Firebender killed Sato's wife during the break-in.
That's terrible. We should look at Mr. Sato a little more closely.
Why are the firebenders killing everybody's parents? Ooh, awkward.
I think your father might be involved with the Equalists.
What?
You spied on Hiroshi? What's your problem?
Just because we're not benders doesn't mean we support those awful equalists.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, Korra.
You said the Cabbage Corp investigation bought you time and you're getting ready to strike.
It's providing me an opportunity to strike the market with a new line of Satomobiles. Nothing nefarious. If you feel it's necessary, you're welcome to search all of Future Industries.
Did Chief Beifong just plain arrest the wrong man? The investigation has yielded no evidence to incriminate Sato.
Dang.
Okay, you did your search. Now you can all leave.
Why are you doing this? Are you that jealous of me and Asami?
What? Don't be ridiculous. That has nothing to do with it.
The ego.
Consider our friendship over.
Well, there goes that ship.
I think you guys should hear this. Meet me under the north end of the Silk Road Bridge at midnight.
Over here,
What do you have on Hiroshi Sato?
he manufactured those gloves for the Equalists.
I knew it.
He has a secret factory. It's right underneath the Sato mansion. If we're wrong,
I know. I can kiss my job goodbye. We can't let Amon get his hands on this new weapon. We have reason to believe there's a factory hidden below the mansion.
The lies you people come up with just to persecute my father. Dad? Hello?
no one has left the workshop since we arrived.
Perhaps we just couldn't see him leaving.
Oh, what the frick?
There's a tunnel beneath the workshop.
There's an ominous tunnel.
There must be an explanation.
Maybe you don't know everything about your father.
Please don't be a trap, please. Oh my frick. Oh my god, you're all gonna die. Get the frick out. Get the frick out. You're all gonna die. Holy, what the frick? Sweet lord. Looks like the giant things from Avatar. The other Avatar. Pandora Avatar.
What was that? Asami, you should stay here. We'll check it out.
I have to find out the truth about my father.
Please.
Alright.
Alright, so my hunch that she was innocent of all this. I do feel bad for her.
I'm afraid you won't be able to metal bend that wall, Chief Beifong.
Oh, F. Frick. Oh my flipping holy.
Not even your renowned mother could bend a metal so pure. I think I'll fight from inside here, where my odds are a little more...
Oh my jeez. Let's go, team. Come on. Queen, get him! Okay, come on. Tenzin in action. Let's freaking get it! Oh no. Oh, F. Ow. Oh! Come on, Tenzin. Go into action mode. You can do this. Yes! F no! No! Frick. Shiz. No, not good. Not good.
Load everyone into the transports and deliver them to Amon.
F.
Oh no. We gotta do something. Quick.
Not so fast, boys. Sponsoring our team, it was all just a big cover. And the most difficult part, watching my daughter traipse around with a fire-bending street rat like you.
Dad, stop!
I wanted to keep you out of this for as long as I could. Benders. They took away your mother, the love of my life. We can help people like us everywhere.
Oh, F.
I love you, Dad.
Okay! I'm on your side!
My middle benders are on their way to Amon, and it's all my fault. I'm handing in my resignation.
No, you can't give up like this.
I'm not giving up, but I'm gonna do it my way, outside the law.
Let's go!
I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
I'm sorry this whole thing happened. She's going to need you, Mako.
Well, well, well. Usually I am the worst prediction maker in the history of film and television, but did I tell you? It was right there. It was right there with all their wealth, with all their money, and holy shit. It's like, it's crazy the rate at which the stakes and the danger is escalating by the second. First it's just, first it's just kind of like, all right, who's Amon? Like, what's he even gonna really do? It's just one guy who possesses this ability to remove people of their bending. Like, what's he really gonna do single-handedly, And then shortly after it escalates, okay, he has an entire army of chi blockers and now people wielding these gauntlets that have the same capability, which I don't know how he manufactured that. And it's interesting that Tano explained, I didn't even think about that, like he explained going to see the best healers in Republic City and that there still wasn't anything they could do, but I wonder if there's something, I wonder if this is leading to something spiritually for Korra that, I didn't even consider that. Here he is boasting that he can strip bending for good, permanently, but perhaps this is pointing to a new course for Korra when she does tap in spiritually, which, when is that gonna kick in? Like, is there no urgency here now that they know that Amon has this power that should only be the avatars? Maybe she will learn an ability to restore people's bending, or perhaps grant it. What the flip? Ooh, new prediction. Maybe that's where this is going, because until Tano mentioned seeking healers, seeking a cure. What does Amon know? What does he really know? How would he know that it's actually permanent? Perhaps this is something for Korra to find out, and this will be like a new spiritual thing. Whoa, I don't even know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. But regardless, either way, the tiers are just keep going up and up and up of raising the danger, and like, the fact that the benders really have been in such positions of power and everyone else has been defenseless in comparison to them, but now here they are, like, these machines, they're so much like those big animatronic things that people could control in Avatar, like Pandora, James Cameron's Avatar. Like those big giant war machines that they could operate manually and control and like punch people, and they were pretty impervious. What's a bender gonna do against that? Like, that kind of hit me this episode. Like, what can benders really do against real weapons and technology? And these are like top tier. We had the Avatar, the son of the former Avatar, and the daughter of Toph, one of the most powerful earthbenders alive who invented metal bending. So like, if they didn't even like stand a chance, and they were giving it their all, like they weren't slacking, they were freaking going into fight mode. Sure, I guess the police can seize this this inventory, but the threat remains. Like, there's still the technology, the Equalists are still gonna find another way. They'll find, or like, I'm sure this isn't their only stock. I'm glad that Asami wasn't involved, and I like that this offered a little bit of like, okay, kind of this was a stepping stone for her as a character, because she does start with the odds against her, being introduced as a competitor to Korra who's pining for Mako. So when you frame her in that light, of course it's gonna feel like, okay, anti-Asami, but she proved herself. So I was worried that there was going to be a twist, that she was like playing dumb and coy, and that she secretly knew all along and was gonna go like assist her dad to sabotage everybody. But I prefer the way things actually went down. Yeah, I don't know, the threats, like I hope that they dive more into like, okay, let's focus on honing your spirituality and tapping into that, because those were some of the biggest struggles for Aang as well, dealing with the spirit world and the confusion and mystery and everything surrounding that, and just trying to find guidance and whatnot. And now Korra has the same challenge, but amplified by external threats that, you know, Aang wasn't having to deal with. They did not have this technology in his time. They certainly have emphasized that the Benders really stand no chance against these things, and all Amon has to do is just release them upon the city, and there's literally nothing they can do. But yeah, the stakes and the fear factor just keep going up and up and up, and at this rate, it's like seemingly the Benders have wronged everybody, or at least those who are, you know, misusing and abusing their power, those with a poor moral compass. But everybody, there's a running theme that everyone's parents either died to a Bender or were robbed by a Bender or have been wronged somehow by a Bender in their past. So I don't think that's coincidental. I think it's to highlight everybody kind of has a shared past of being wronged by the Benders and keeping that grudge. The accessibility of these weapons now and this technology, paired with the fact that seemingly everybody who is not a Bender in Republic City has some sort of tragic backstory in which they or their family were wronged or killed by a Bender, like, even if they can navigate the threat of this technology here and these weapons of mass destruction, I think the bigger problem is going to be that the seeds have been planted and can't be taken back. Like, Amon has done permanent damage by opening this wound in the city on a public scale, allowing seemingly, you know, room for everybody to look back into their past and recall a time where they felt inferior to the Benders. So, weapons of mass destruction aside, I think a larger problem is still going to be rooted just in the culture, in the community now. We're gonna keep it going. Let's get started with episode 8. Alright, how are they gonna follow this up here? Episode 8, when extremes meet. Korra faces the counselor, Tarlok, who cracks down on Republic City as the equalist movement begins to grow and garner strength. Yes, like the seeds have been planted, so they've introduced the mechanical, the weapons threat, but there's the cultural threat too. Frickin' Amon. He knows what he's doing.
Republic City is at war. Following another defeat at the hands of the Equalists, Lin Beifong resigns as chief of police.
It's alright though, I want to see what Lin's gonna do when there's no rules in play.
Welcome to Air Temple Island, your new home. You can fly, Sky Bison.
Aww.
Thanks for sending the air acolytes to help us with the move.
Such tireless workers.
Oh my god.
I'm bringing a few things.
You're pretty. Can I have some of your hair?
Yellow.
So where are we gonna be staying?
You're a boy. Boys have to stay on the boys' side. We shall meet again soon, beautiful woman.
The artwork is so beautiful.
Did you know Korra likes Mako?
Oh
Oh,
my god.
wasn't completely aware of that.
Oh my god.
Run along, Iki.
Oh.
Iki, I swear, if you don't leave us alone, I'm gonna...
Asami, welcome to the island. Beifong's replacement, Sai Khan, is going to be inducted as the new chief of police later.
It was an honor serving under Chief Beifong for so many years. But there is one man who has been effective against Amon's revolution, Councilman Tarlok. For all matters involving the Equalists, I will report directly to him.
What is that weasel snake Tarlok up to?
Weasel snake.
Well, Avatar Korra, long time no see. I look forward to your return to my task force.
Forget it. Don't hold your breath, bub. You know, Tenzin's been right about you all along. You need me, but I don't need you.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
an Avatar.
You are merely a half-baked avatar in training. Which reminds me, best stay out of my way.
Frick you.
I'm a failure.
You just need to work through this airbending block. Aang not only had his bending teachers, but also his past lives to call upon for guidance.
I'm a spiritual failure, too.
You may have made a connection without realizing it.
I had a few weird hallucinations, but I hardly even remember them. I saw Aang. It seemed like he was in trouble. What do you think it means?
I believe Aang's spirit must be trying to tell you something.
Yes. Oh my god, I just got chills. Frick. Oh, it's getting so good. Aww.
What's wrong? You can tell us.
How am can't even learn airbending. No, that's nonsense. You are amazing.
Aang hadn't mastered all the elements when he was battling the Fire Nation.
He had his friends to help him. New Team Avatar.
We can save the city together.
Aww.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we doing?
Oh my god.
I figure one way to fight equalists is to use an equalist weapon.
Yes!
Let's ride.
Oh, frick.
I think I have the answer.
Where were you keeping that?
I like the new Team Avatar style.
The gang is reborn.
My dad had police scanners installed in all of his cars. I guess now I know why.
Jailbreak at headquarters. Chief blockers and equalist convicts are still at large, armed and dangerous.
They are just going right into the line of fire.
Bullet, give me a round now.
Yes, team. Did he just do lightning? Did I not know this whole time that Mako can shoot lightning?
Help me out. We gotta make this turn. Ready?
Yes! Oh no. Yes.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, hey, Tarlock. Nice of you to show up, finally. I didn't see your little task force or the cops the whole time.
Stay out of my way. Law I have proposed would make it illegal for anyone to be a member of the Equalists. It also puts into effect a curfew. All non-benders are in their own homes by nightfall.
This is going too far, Tarlock.
We must pass this law. All in favor?
No, y'all are being the extreme ones. God dang it. Why does Tenzin always get outvoted?
Equalists have taken to the streets. Consider them armed and dangerous. Proceed with caution.
After you.
Uh-oh.
Why is the power out?
Oh, what the frick?
Wait a second. These people aren't armed or dangerous. Sure doesn't look that way.
Return to your homes immediately.
As soon as you turn our power back on.
Disperse.
You benders can't treat us this way. Please help us. You're our avatar too.
Oh, I have chills.
Everyone, please stay calm. You need to turn the power back on and leave these people alone.
This is an Equalist rally. There's nothing innocent about it.
They're not equalists.
They are the enemy.
This is so bad.
Stop!
You're under arrest. What? She's a non-bender out past curfew, and her father is a known Equalist conspirator. Arrest him and his brother.
Get him!
It's not worth it.
Don't worry, I'll call Tenzin. He can get you out.
You had a good run.
This isn't over, Tarlock.
He stinks so much. Oh my god. Tenzin's always gotta go out for bail.
Saigon, a word, please.
Your so-called police business was rounding up innocent people and claiming they were equalists.
Those people are entitled to due process under the law.
You're officially the worst chief of police ever.
Calm down, Korra. We just need to be patient. But you really are the worst.
He's so sassy. I love him.
Wait for me here, girl. Don't worry, I'll be all right. You and I need to talk.
Get him.
Are any of the other council members here?
If everyone has gone home for the night.
You should do the same.
Are you sure, sir?
You're using your power to oppress and intimidate people.
And you don't? Isn't that what you came here to do? Your willingness to go to extremes in order to get what you want. It is a quality we both share.
You might be able to manipulate Chief Saikon into following you, but it won't work on me. You're just as bad as Amon.
ponytail. Holy frick. Oh, F. Yeah. Ow. Get him, Where's your ponytails now, huh? Oh my god! I don't know if this is right, but it's a badass.
You're all out of water, pal.
Did he just chi block her? What the? No, he's bloodbending! Holy F!
In my way,
I hate bloodbending! F!
You're a bloodbender? It's not a full moon. How?
Ah! Oh. Oh, shnikes.
say goodbye to Republic City, Avatar Korra.
Oh, shiz. Holy. Oh my god. He's evil. He's evil. What? I can't even talk. I can't even talk. Holy F. What does he have to do? Does he have something to do? Lineage? Does some of his ancestors have something to do? Were they wronged by the Avatar? By Aang? What? She called him out and accuses him of being as bad as Amon, and his eyes like bulged. They like twitched a little bit. He like that clearly triggered him. That struck some sort of nerve. So like, what? Why? What is it about being compared to Amon? What the frick? What the frick? Sorry, that escalated so much more than I thought it would. What? Something against Aang, now something clearly being reincarnated, something against Korra, that hatred remains, and he's a bloodbender. Like, are there rules about that? Like, but how the heck, how the heck is he able to bloodbend when it's not the moon? What? How? What? What the frick? What the frick? F. I'm sorry, so sorry. I'm just like, I don't even really have words or commentary necessarily. That was just like so much. I wasn't expecting, like I knew he was slimy and a weasel, but like he's way more entrenched in this clearly. He has roots. Something. I was not expecting any of this. This was a lot. This was a lot. The visions are still coming back to Korra. What was even happening there? She's getting all of this in pieces, and each piece is coming out, I feel like, you know, at appropriate times when the backstory, Aang's history, is paralleled with Korra's. So like, it's just sad. It's sad though, seeing them like in all that distress, you know, like Sokka, Toph, and Aang, whatever they're going through, like their trials. I'm gonna keep watching. I kind of, that's all I kind of have to say. I'm just like really in shock, and I really just want to keep watching. So I'm gonna keep this commentary brief. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm scared. There's so much that Korra has to deal with. Add this to the list, you know, cherry on top, just what she needed. All right, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. All right, so here we go, heading into episode 9, and then after this we will only have 3 episodes left, the last few episodes of the season, and already things like are kicking into high gear. Like, I feel like it's early that it's ramping up this much. But episode 9, Out of the Past. Korra tries to understand her cryptic visions. Yes, let's go. Tenzin and Beifong search for the Equalist hostages, but their plan is based on false information. Oh, frick.
Will the Avatar's friends find her before it's too late?
Ugh, he looks deranged. Out of the Past. Come on, Visions, let's go. What's happening? I freaking hate bloodbending. I hate it. Ugh. Ew, I hate it. It makes me like queasy. I don't like it. Ah, F. Jeez. Oh my god.
Who's this? It's 6 in the morning.
What happened? What was Korra doing at City Hall?
She was upset that I arrested her friends. That's when the Equalists attacked. I was electrocuted.
Alright, he's committed to the bit.
But Korra was gone.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this special report. Equalists attack City Hall, capturing Avatar Korra.
Let's go, Lynn. Oh, I have chills. She's ripped! Get it, Queen. You don't need to follow those rules no more. Oh, that's awesome.
Are you done yet? Cover your ears. I can't go with you listening. Asami. A little privacy.
Korra's in trouble. Amon captured her.
No.
We have an Avatar to rescue. The fly was down.
Oh, this is awful.
Help! Please!
Aang's gonna help you. Trust. Aang's gonna help you.
I urge you to meditate on these visions.
I have this under control.
But if what those victims said is true, we're not dealing with a normal criminal.
Follow me, Twinkle Toes.
Tough. I'm 40 years old. You think you can stop with the nicknames?
Afraid not.
Okay, this is amazing. This is amazing.
You're under arrest, Yakone.
What is Republic City coming to? We know what you are.
Take him away.
Now beat this one too.
So he's a bloodbender, I think. We know what you are.
I finally connected with you, Aang.
I can't believe this.
You should be in the hospital. And you three, you should be in prison.
I figured you could use our help finding Korra. My guess is the Equalists are hiding underground.
When those chi blockers had me in their truck, it sounded like we drove into a tunnel.
I bet that's where my officers are too.
Let's bring them all home, Lin.
The truck with Bolin took off down this alley.
That is so cool.
There's a tunnel nearby.
Korra has to be in there.
Yes, Lynn. What a queen.
He seems really worried about Korra. Do you think he likes Korra as more than just a friend?
What? No, that's...
Come on, spill it.
There was this one time during the tournament when Mako and Korra kissed, but
They kissed?
I don't think it meant anything.
I doubt that.
Yeah, and that was when they were together. What the?
Hide!
She is just everything. What a boss.
Everything was delivered to the prison, sir.
That's where they must be keeping Korra.
It's empty.
Yeah, I can see that. My officers are inside. What about Korra? I don't see her yet.
Well, at least she's going to get her men back. Yes, Tenzin. Yes.
That monster already took your bending, didn't he? I'm so sorry. Come on, let's get you out of here.
Where is she? Tarlok's lying. What?
Korra's not here.
He has Korra. He fooled us all.
Let's go, people!
Bolin! Ah, shiz.
All company!
Yakone has ruled Republic City's criminal empire for years. You will hear testimony from dozens of his victims. Has maintained his grip on the underworld by using an ability that has been illegal: bloodbending.
Remind the council that bloodbending is an incredibly rare skill. It would be a mockery of justice. To convict a man of a crime is impossible to commit.
In my years, I have encountered people born with rare and unique bending abilities. Even metal bending was considered impossible for all of history. Toph Beifong single-handedly developed the skill. Yakone is one of these unique benders. We find Yakone guilty of all charges.
You kidnapped her, Tarlock. There were no chi blockers here last night. You planted the evidence.
It's true. He took her. I was here when Avatar Korra arrived last night.
Say goodbye to Republic City, Avatar Korra.
Yes, assistant.
That is nonsense.
I was terrified to tell because Tarlock is a bloodbender. He bloodbends Avatar Korra.
Tell us where you have Korra.
F! He can bend multiple people at once? Oh my god. Holy crap.
Tarlock is long gone. I'll alert the whole force.
Maybe we can still pick up Tarlock's trail.
It could lead us to Korra.
You won't get away with this. Public City is mine, Avatar. I'll be back one day to claim it.
He'll be back to claim it. F.
I'm gonna put you to sleep for good.
I hate that sound.
I'm taking away your bending for good.
Yes, Aang.
You're trying to warn me about Tarlock.
My life is a disaster now.
I know how you bloodbent me without a full moon. You're your Kohn's son.
I had to become someone else. You ruined everything. You are coming as my hostage.
Huh?
It is time for you to be equalized.
You fool.
He's impervious. What the flip? What is happening?
I am the solution. Before retrieve the Avatar, do not underestimate her.
Jeez, you're trying to kill her. Oh, get them.
Tie her up.
Get them, get them. Yeah, are you impervious to that, huh?
I thought I told you not to underestimate her.
Ow. All that and she's gonna get hypothermia. Oh, yes.
That sounds like Nagu.
Korra! Oh, thank goodness.
Give her some space.
Oh, your true affections are showing, Mako. Sorry, girl.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm glad you're here.
Dang, that was really heartwarming, but oh god, frick, flip. Okay, well, the visions that I was originally trying to interpret as, you know, a lesson in Aang's history, having to eliminate an similar threat, similar to Amon back in his history. I saw all that hatred and I think I fixated on that, like his aggression and intensity, and was like, that's not Aang. What does it mean? And I thought it was like a lesson of regret about mishandling a threat due to public pressure and doing something that you would regret, but this is way cooler. That is frick. The lesson here and the history with Tarlock, like what the this is amazing because like they introduced him and yeah, like they presented him out of the gate as being kind of like a weasel, kind of like untrustworthy, you know, doing a little malicious things to like get his way, but I underestimated entirely how big of a threat he was. And it was also just nice to see Aang, you know, back in the saddle, taking people's bending, you know, the way it started out, the way it should be, versus, you know, we've seen him on, he's been doing it the entirety of this show so far and it just feels so wrong. So, you you know, to get that little taste of Aang, you know, back at it, doing his thing, because he was the originator of, you know, removing power for reasons like this, for justice, for the greater good, to keep others safe, for people who were really abusing their bending. It was great to see. Holy crap. Just, whoa, frick, why did I never watch this show? Why? You know, this stuff from the adulthood of Aang and Toph and Sokka, you know, seeing how they all ended up in the way that they shaped the city, and they all still, you know, had their same mannerisms and personalities and whatnot that made them all so great, even in just these little snippets. So I can't think of like what a perfect way to handle, like, I guess flashbacks, but more so like, you know, fast forwarding, you know, a future renditions of characters that we loved in their youth, you know, their childhood. That was like so well done. I just had chills the whole time. I couldn't believe it was happening, and I couldn't believe it's taken me so long to watch this show. And here we are, things are heating up so freaking much, because it's crazy. In that moment, you know, Tarlok was going off the rails. He was going to kidnap Korra again, keep her hostage. And then when Amon showed up, I was like, shoot. But at the same time, I was rooting for him, like, thank God, can you come in and take away his bending, please? I don't know. And it's interesting. What does Amon want to do with Korra? Because at any minute, he could do the same thing. How is he impervious? What the heck? He's calling himself, he's saying, I am the solution. How is he impervious to all this bending that immediately like brings others to their knees, like the blood bending? He was struggling, but he still was going. He still was able to overpower and take, you know, Tarlok's bending. So like, what? How? What the frick? How? But he's had every opportunity to seize Korra and just, you know, I guess, yeah, he's still riding on the tails of she would be a martyr at this point, and, you know, he would just become public enemy #1. You know, everything that Tarlok has done to enrage the non-benders, you know, taking things to extremes to prevent more attacks, but obviously has only isolated and vilified innocent civilians. So now, like, the public perception is gonna be like, yeah, F you benders, y'all stink. It only took one act of public display of violence from the Equalists for y'all to turn your backs on us and just completely, you know, paint us with a target on our backs as if we're the, you know, in the wrong. Wrongfully imprisoning so many innocent people is only gonna play right into Amon's hands again and aid his cause and garner more favor for him, because yeah, here's people seemingly who had no reason to join the Equalists now feeling a little bit like, yeah, when put in this position, the benders immediately turned their backs on us, and the people meant to protect us and the entire city, you know, did the complete opposite. It's like, yeah, why the frick wouldn't they join the Equalists? Nobody's ever on Tenzin's side. Why can't they all just freaking listen to him? He's probably waiting, you know, he's probably just letting the benders, like, do this to themselves. Like, all he had to do was kind of plant that seed. You know, he's kind of just laid out all the groundwork for the benders to like lead for their own demise, honestly. And so I'm sure he's waiting probably for the time when like public favor, he has the majority, like he knows for a fact that he has the whole city on his side. Because yeah, if he were to eliminate Korra now, she would be a martyr, but to do it at the point when everyone's on his side, to make an example of her, like that would be a reward. That would be like glory for him. This is exciting though, the fact that Korra is able now, that she was able to meditate on it, tap back into Aang. Hopefully she's able to do that a little bit more. And obviously it was exciting. I had chills, took my breath away. My jaw was dropped the entire time seeing these flashbacks, but I don't want it to come across as like I only want to see them, or like my enjoyment of this show or these episodes is only solely rooted in if we see Aang flashbacks. Like, and I think that's worth noting. Like, it's really impressive that they are able to dabble into the past, into Aang, into the legacy beloved characters, and still bring us back in real time to the present, to the, you know, the present team Avatar with Korra and everyone by her side. And I still, you know, I'm not like, oh man, they pale in comparison. Like, they've created their own awesome just conflict and problems for Korra. Her story differs enough from Aang's, and just the sheer differences in their timelines and their respective trials that they had to overcome, their respective, you know, villains. Like, I just think that's really successful and special that they can tap back into the legacy people that they know everybody loves, but there's just so much still going for Korra here in this show that I'm not like, you know, that I still love Korra and all of that. I don't know if I'm articulating this correctly, because it can be dangerous to incorporate too many like flashbacks to the characters that, you know, people love, you know, the original peeps. If your current team, if your current present, you know, characters aren't up to par with that. I'm rooting so much for Korra's story. You know, I'm excited about her. I'm not solely watching for like the mere chance of seeing Aang. Jeez, this was so much. Oh my gosh, what a grouping of 3 episodes, 3 epicness, just sheer wow. This is getting so good. Things are heating up so much. Can't believe already we're gonna be finishing up season 1, but like, holy crap, we still have 3 episodes left, and already they are really ramping it up and the stakes are high. And I'm sure, you know, the consequences and the downfall of Tarlok's actions are going to come into play more. There's just going to be so many more obstacles and issues now that they're going to have to juggle to try to navigate this and still try to regain, if possible, at all, you know, public favor from the community. But yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll say it again. I'm probably going to say it every episode from here on out, but like, why did it take me so effing long to watch this show? Ugh, I really appreciate you guys joining me with these. It's been really nice to meet some new Avatar and Korra fans here, so thank you guys so much for watching all of these with me, and it's fun, of course, again, to hear all of your guys' commentary and your praise for this show. So here we go, we're heading into the final few episodes. I'll catch you guys over in that reaction when it comes out, but until then, thank you guys so very much for watching. Hope you guys are doing so well as always, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye guys.